On March 25, 2025, the peaceful rhythm of Ramadan was shattered for Rumeysa Ozturk, a Turkish PhD student at Tufts University. As she broke her fast outside her Somerville apartment, plainclothes individuals approached her. They claimed to be the police, but their refusal to let her call for help painted a different picture. Handcuffed and placed in an unmarked vehicle, Rumeysa became another statistic in a growing trend of ICE detentions targeting individuals with no criminal charges. Rumeysa, a bright mind pursuing a doctorate in child study and human development, was in the country legally on an F1 student visa. Her academic pursuits were abruptly halted, her future thrown into uncertainty by an agency notorious for its aggressive tactics. Witnesses described a climate of fear, with unmarked vehicles surveilling Rumeysa's neighborhood in the days leading up to her detention. This incident, captured on video, sent shockwaves through the Tufts community and beyond, raising questions about the erosion of civil liberties and due process. The circumstances surrounding Rumeysa's detention have sparked outrage and fear, particularly among international students and Muslim communities. Many view this incident as part of a larger pattern of intimidation and silencing of dissenting voices, especially those critical of U.S. foreign policy in Israel. The incident has cast a long shadow over the principles of academic freedom and the right to dissent, leaving many to wonder who might be the next target of this seemingly arbitrary enforcement. The silence from ICE regarding the reasons behind Rumeysa's detention has only amplified the anxiety and fear within the Tufts community and beyond. As the legal battle for her release unfolds, the nation grapples with the implications of this case, questioning the balance between national security and the fundamental rights of individuals, especially those who dare to speak truth to power. Rumeysa's detention has thrown her into a legal labyrinth, highlighting the precarious situation faced by many individuals caught in the crosshairs of immigration enforcement. Despite having no criminal record and maintaining a valid student visa, she found herself stripped of her liberty, a stark reminder of the power ICE wields. Her attorney, Masa Kanbabai, immediately filed a habeas corpus petition, a legal maneuver challenging the legality of her detention and demanding her release. The lack of any charges against Rumeysa further underscores the arbitrary nature of her detention. Her legal team argues that ICE's actions violate her fundamental rights, holding her without due process or a clear justification. The judge, Indira Talwani, has issued an order demanding ICE provide a valid reason for Rumeysa's detention and 48 hours notice before any attempt to relocate her outside of Massachusetts. This order aims to prevent the all-too-common tactic of transferring detainees to remote locations, hindering their access to legal representation and support systems. The legal battle for Rumeysa's freedom is just beginning, a long and arduous process that could take months or even years. Her case shines a light on the human cost of a system that often prioritizes detention over due process, leaving individuals trapped in a legal limbo with their lives on hold. The judge's order, while a small victory, offers a glimmer of hope, demonstrating that the courts are not blind to the injustices often perpetrated in the name of immigration enforcement. The fight for Rumeysa's freedom extends beyond the courtroom, galvanizing the Tufts community and human rights advocates across the nation. Rallies, petitions, and social media campaigns have erupted in support of her release, demanding accountability from ICE and a just resolution to her case. Her story serves as a potent reminder that the fight for justice is an ongoing struggle, a collective responsibility to protect the vulnerable and hold those in power accountable. Rumeysa's detention took an even more sinister turn with the revelation of her prior targeting by Canary Mission, a pro-Israel organization notorious for creating a blacklist of students and professors critical of Israel. This organization, shrouded in secrecy and operating with impunity, has become a powerful tool for silencing pro-Palestinian voices, particularly on college campuses. Their tactics, which include publishing personal information and inflammatory accusations, have real-world consequences, leading to online harassment, threats, and even jeopardizing future employment opportunities for those targeted. The timing of Rumeysa's detention, shortly after her information appeared on Canary Mission's website, has raised serious concerns about the organization's potential influence on ICE's actions. While no direct link has been established, the chilling effect of Canary Mission's tactics is undeniable. International students, already vulnerable due to their immigration status, are now faced with an impossible choice: remain silent on issues of social justice or risk becoming targets of government surveillance and potential deportation. The chilling effect extends beyond pro-Palestinian activism, casting a long shadow over free speech and academic freedom on campus. Students and faculty alike are now wary of expressing any dissenting views, fearful of ending up on Canary mission's radar and facing similar repercussions. This fear-driven silence undermines the very foundation of higher education, stifling critical thinking and open dialogue. The targeting of Rumeysa Ozturk exposes the dangerous intersection of government surveillance, online harassment campaigns, and the suppression of dissent. Her case serves as a stark warning about the fragility of free speech and the urgent need to protect academic freedom from external pressures. As long as organizations like Canary Mission operate with impunity, the chilling effect on campus activism will persist, undermining the pursuit of knowledge and social justice. The detention of Rumeysa Ozturk has sent shockwaves through the Tufts community, exposing a deep sense of fear and uncertainty, particularly among international students. Many now fear that their academic pursuits and even their presence in the country are contingent upon their silence on political issues, especially those deemed controversial. The incident has sparked a campus-wide debate about the university's responsibility to protect its students, particularly those most vulnerable to government overreach. Despite the fear, a wave of support for Rumeysa has emerged, uniting students, faculty, and community members in a collective call for her release. Rallies and vigils have become a regular occurrence on campus, with students demanding transparency from the administration and concrete actions to protect the rights of all students, regardless of their immigration status or political beliefs. The incident has also ignited a renewed focus on the role of universities in safeguarding academic freedom and fostering an environment where all voices can be heard without fear of reprisal. However, the incident has also revealed a deep divide within the Tufts community, reflecting the larger polarization within American society. Some have defended the university's neutral stance, arguing that it should not interfere with federal law enforcement agencies. Others have criticized the administration for not taking a stronger stance in support of Rumeysa, arguing that its silence sends a message of complicity and emboldens those who seek to silence dissenting voices. The detention of Rumeysa Ozturk has forced the Tufts community to confront uncomfortable truths about the state of free speech and academic freedom in an era of heightened political tensions. As the legal battle for her release continues, the university faces a pivotal moment, one that will determine whether it will stand by its commitment to protect the rights of all its students, or succumb to the chilling effects of fear and intimidation. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching consequences, not only for Tufts University, but for the future of academic freedom and free speech on campuses across the nation.